Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Lost Shipyard. Specifically,
Shipyard.
the Sanity Campaign. Welcome, welcome. I am your host, Nitsify. I am not your DM, but I do play the Durla, Bloodletter Rogue, and Death Surgeon Cleric. That's all I am. If I ever have to change my class again, out of fucking nowhere, you'll never know what it is. I will just fucking stop from telling you. Or I won't. Who knows? I might be lying. But
I'll
we,
tell them.
yeah, you'll tell them. We also have our DM, Acrid.
Hello.
Hello. Right, so,
I play everyone that goddamn else.
yeah, so, he plays...
No. We've done this bit too much.
yeah, dude, no, listen. Dude, you thought the cat food bit was bad when I did it back then? Dude, doing
Uh-huh.
it for this one would be worse.
There's like 70 fucking people, like nearly. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. Like I don't know how many NPCs y'all actually have, but including all the Merton people.
I'm not willing to
It's
count
at
it all. I'm not
I'm not
willing.
either.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
Yes, everybody. I haven't introduced everyone from Merton. It's not just like 6 people. It's literally like 27 people.
yep.
I just refuse to send all the images at once and force this to fucking describe them all.
Yeah, and we just appreciate it. So,
'Cause-
little recap for people, because they kind of need that. In case you may have forgotten, in the last episode, we did not leave. In fact, we just got a bunch of the rest of our quests done. Basically just talking with people, NPCs, dealing with gods, that sort of thing. You know, the normal gist.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's just the normal stuff we've done in the past.
Yes.
That being said, like, it's that weird thing of, like, there's not really much to actually recap on. It's more just, yeah, we stayed in the same zone and didn't actually go out and do dangerous stuff, really, what it boils
Yeah.
down to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we haven't
That
left
was
yet. We were about to leave.
yeah, y'all you had gone to bed
Yep.
last day of your peaceful existence, and now you are ready to go and adventure and cry.
Yep. Back to the original outfit. No more kimono.
Alright, you get the kimono a different day.
Different day. The kimono's relaxing day, man.
Yeah, the kimono's when you're not having to actually go into the sanity zone and like risk the destruction of your body and clothing.
Exactly.
Which I should mention, his current clothing has like 2 massive gashes like across his back.
Yep.
Which like
From the
some
strike.
point yeah, from the 2 different strikes he's taken to the spine.
Yep.
He might eventually want to get that looked into, like maybe get like his clothing
Yeah.
fixed. Or just don't. It's up to you. Like
I mean, like Ryu, he would just keep getting new fucking clothing that he loots from the plate from like random places. He would just start using
Oh,
these as
yeah.
fucking bandages.
yes, this shit again. Probably.
What? It's not a bad idea, honestly.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the people I will need to actually have on standby this fucking episode if you actually go out and do shit.
Yeah. We have some people that are going out with us today. So,
Yes.
yeah. We have
blind?
Hazir's group, and we have Thule and Kishk coming with us.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember now. I remember. And I cry daily. This...
The reason why I'm bringing Kishk with me is because I needed, well, first of all, irony, but also, too, is I don't know to what level we can actually trust him, even though he's been brought back. So it's kind of that weird thing of, like, it'd be better keep an eye on him type of thing.
He's in a weird spot of he might be more better classified as a fucking thrall than as a ally.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't seem to have much choice in this matter. He's just kind of here.
Yep.
He was informed you're gonna be helping them, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yep.
When did I get a say in this? Oh, I don't. Okay. Like,
Oh,
it's just
man.
fucking. Okay, so you guys are all you're all level 11 now.
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking at. Oh my god, this party is so fucking tanky. Oh my god.
And then there's me with my 83.
Okay, I want you to know this. I'm looking at the party.
Yeah.
So, 3 of the party members have over 200 hit points.
Yeah, checks.
3 of them have over 200 hit points.
Yeah.
2 of them have over 100 hit points.
Uh-huh.
And then there's Ryu.
Yeah, Ryu. Ryu's, again, he's a glass cannon, but he hits like a fucking truck.
Yeah. It's also like, I don't have them all like super evenly leveled out.
That's fair.
So like, Kish hasn't been de-leveled, I won't lie. Like, he's still his original level, he just won't level up.
Yeah.
He's just waiting.
That's fair.
That's kind of where also like people like Jinx and Hazzy are at. Like, they're just waiting for you to catch up to them and level.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, but yeah, you as you would wake up, you would get a goodbye hug from Noski,
Yeah.
and she's just like, it's definitely one of those like, you better fucking come back.
You know I will.
Yeah, like that, like alright, I'm staying. She doesn't like it, but she's staying.
She has to go learn. It's part of the thing.
Yeah, she's learning all right. You see Kyo be like, all right, come on.
Yep.
Come on. You gotta learn to cook, goddamn. Like,
She's got Kyo, she has Black Eye, and she has Stella. Or, yeah, there's Stella, but also,
Stella.
but also, Fenia.
yeah. And as he would begin to head out, he would run into Stella,
Mm-hmm.
who would walk up, and she looks a little like... She looks like that look of someone who's not sure if they fucked up.
Okay.
And she'd be like, hey, did I mess up with getting the goblin, or was that good? You
No, you did fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can use just about anybody. It's just, with that specific druid, I think the food they might be able to grow is a bit different, and I don't know if it'll be completely edible for people. It is Fey magic. But we still need druids, so even if they can't grow with that, they can still help with things like lumber, which is also something we're lacking. So you still did well, because they still have utility.
Yay! Alrighty. You see her. She's like, alright, I'm gonna go look for more people.
I appreciate it.
She wanders off. Which direction? Which cardinal fucking direction are you heading, Stella?
Up.
She heads north west.
Hell yeah.
Just rolled a d8 for everyone, in case you're wondering.
Heck yeah.
You see her just walk into the jungle with full confidence.
Oh boy. She'll figure it out. She'll find something.
Comes back with a fucking just beast. She's like, I got somebody.
I got a druid. That is a bear. Yeah, he's wild shaped. For how long has he been wild shaped? Since I met him, that's a bear.
The bear. I will have you know.
Do the most like, I'll have you know, I'm not wild shaped. And you are correct, I am a bear. But I'm also a druid. Just like correcting both of them.
I will have you know, I am a bear. I'll also have you know, I'm sentient. Fuck you.
Oh, man. Oh god. Right. Well.
But as he would begin to leave, he would, as he's heading for the rift, because you know the others would be semi on the way there. Like everyone kind of knows, like, all right, it's probably about time to leave.
Yeah, yeah.
But he would get flagged down by Darius, who's like, so, hey, wait a minute, I need to tell you something.
What do you mean?
Oh boy, a lot. I more need to inform you of things. So I looked into that core fragments you gave me,
Mm-hmm.
and I gave it to Dennis, because
Alright.
being a more arch wizard of sorts, I figured if anyone's going to be able to get through the magical barriers and slash wards that are normally on those cores to unlock them, to understand what's happened to them,
Yeah.
it's gonna take someone of a bit higher in magical power than me. I know time magic, but that's about it.
That's fair.
He came back to me with the results. I didn't expect him to get it done in a day, but he did it.
That's
It's like
for
you with God. It's like you, but not with gods, but with just magic in general.
Fair enough.
Ryu handling all these gods. Meanwhile, Dennis, fucking magic.
Yeah.
And he goes, and the results are fucking terrible. If I am correct in my assumptions for how things have been going, how much were you informing John of our plans?
I was informing him probably the bare minimum. I told him what he needed to know, and that was it. In other words, he got to know about the quest we went on, and that was it.
Good. I can't... God, I wish he'd talked to me sooner. His core was broken. I think you would have figured that out.
Yes.
Or you were told about that.
He was told. He did tell me at one point. Took him
Well,
a while.
here's the thing that we realized. A piece of that core is just missing. Outright. Roshi has been scrying him the vast majority of your times traveling.
That would explain why Kishka knew that we were coming.
And he's likely been able to bypass some of the more standard barriers and learn things that he wouldn't otherwise have been able to know.
So that means the people that John talked with, they had probably their information leaked. I don't think he talked to anyone that was of importance, besides the Lantern Keeper and the Soul and the Sun God. That's it. Everyone else he talked to were basically extras that have been helping, but they aren't people that have been messing with plans, luckily enough.
Yes, it's just... It's infuriating, to put it simply.
Yes, he should have brought it to you sooner.
Yes, I also spoke to Kish lightly, and Kish isn't even sure why he didn't attack John's core directly when he had the chance. He just didn't think about it at the time because near death.
Yeah. It might have just been natural reflex if he knew about the core bit that Roshi had messed with. He might have done it on reflex to avoid hitting it.
From what I also realized, I think Roshi, I had to guess, Roshi was taking you a bit. It took him a bit, but I think he's now taking you a bit more seriously. When this whole event started, I think he realized there's a chance I'd release you.
Took him too long. I'll tell him that. Funny enough, actually. Kishka told me before we fought him. He tried bargaining with me, trying to win me over to their side. Basically promising that If I went with them, the people that I cared about would be given protection from the Defiler. That sort of thing. So he tried to win me over. And, he actually vouched for me. He was trying to get Rashi to agree on releasing me before they started kicking this whole thing up. And Rashi, being the idiot that he is, ignored. And now I'm going to make sure he pays for it. I understand he's probably finally taking me a bit more serious. I remember back then he didn't take anybody seriously, from what I saw. But if anything, him underestimating us, we can use that to our advantage.
Ironic. Fucking ironic. Alright,
It's
well,
ironic,
I've got...
isn't it?
It is. I'm working on the core, and I've got a lot of the memories unlocked. Again, another thing. If he'd come to me, I could have unlocked these damn memories for him.
Yep.
It would have taken me time, and he might not have been able to go with you for a smaller quest, but... It's just a fucking... just... Darius.
Yeah.
Fucking frustrated.
Yep, that's fair.
You just go, oh, I'll figure it all out with the memories, and then when you come back, I'll show them to you, and I guess we can learn together what the fuck information he didn't tell us, because I'm assuming there's some shit we just don't know.
Wouldn't be surprised. There was a lot of information that the Lantern Keeper was telling me that it was just not given to us.
Like what?
Well, he said all of it was in the core. But from what I understand, there's a decent amount of information that we just didn't get. Some of it was because it was locked up memories. Some of it was just because he didn't think to tell us.
Well, from what I have seen, he was a capable person. Some of the memories that I did see, he was a capable person, but for whatever reason, he seemed to be ignoring his skill set, which is being more of a mid-range combatant. He'd only swing if he had to.
I rarely ever saw that man use anything ranged.
Wow, he really just went the wrong direction from his fucking past stuff. Whatever.
He continued to constantly use, like, close combat weaponry. I think I maybe saw him cast spells as a reaction most of the time. That was about it.
Darius just kind of rubs his eyes. And it's the most like... This man took a day off and he already has bags under his eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
As it's just that like, oh, fuck everybody. Alright.
Yeah.
He just goes, alright, well, I will let you do your thing, and I'm going to go and deal with the idiots. Oh boy, here we go.
It's fair. Well, take care of yourself, and remember, you have help now. Because Noki and the triplets will be helping you till then. So.
Right, I can... Do I... No, wait, no, that requires care, and he just walks off. He's like, can I send them? No, I need to deal with that. Can I send them to do that? No. And just...
It's a bit of a balancing act.
It's like, no, that requires intelligence. I'm not risking them fucking that up.
Oh, man.
Like, he's like, it's like, you kind of hear him, like, kind of settle, like, fuck it, I'll have them organize shit. I don't know. I'll figure it out. This poor bastard's been trying to keep shit organized, and then there's definitely moments where he's like, where did I put that?
Yep. Oh,
what do you mean it's 4 buildings down in the left cabinet? I don't even go over there.
God. Well, he's got 4 people to help him organize it. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
looks at the triplets. Go find this. Them. Okay. Walks in 3 different directions. Him.
Yep.
None of you fucks know where I told you to go look, but whatever, they'll figure it out.
They'll figure it out. It's fine.
It's the triplets.
See, if he asks spellcaster, they could use locate object, but you know. Should've gone to
Noki.
Noki.
Noki doesn't have that spell.
Why?
She's never had it learned or ready to go.
I mean, a bard can just like swap stuff out on a long rest. I'm pretty sure, or something like that.
Oh yeah, I think artificers can switch like in a turn. Like,
Artificers can, and I think wizards can.
Fuck yeah.
And then other spellcasters, they need a long rest to be able to swap.
Alright, well, as you would head over, you would find Hazir, Haddler, Jinx, who's smiling wildly.
That checks.
Thule with her tiny blinking light, and Kishk.
But of course.
I should also mention, this is another thing to note. Let me double check something about this party you have. So
yeah.
Thule is standing at 7'3". Kish, I think
I written down.
I had canonized his height, I thought.
Oh, never mind. You didn't have his. I don't have his height. I thought I did.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, well, he's like. Here, let me. Kish.
Let me see.
No, I never fucking canonized his height. Yeah, well, for everyone who cares,
Yeah.
he's like 8'11". Like, he's a big bastard.
That would check.
He's an Argonian who's been around for a bit, so it's not fucking tiny.
Yeah.
You know, you have other people like Geniax, who's big, and like it's just a big party.
Yeah, and they got Ryu at fucking 5'2".
Yeah, I'm double checking. Yeah, Haddler is 6'3".
Yeah.
Hazir is 6'1".
Yep.
And Jinx.
I think 6'3". If I remember right. Hold on.
Yeah, he's 6'3".
Yep. Knew it. Oh man, yeah, so like all these like big people, and then you look over and there's Ryu.
Yeah, they all look down at their boss, like, all right, what are we doing?
The fucking Darla.
Yeah.
Oh, got right. Well, the plan is simple, except it's not.
Yep.
So we get ahead all the way into Hivenir, Davencourt, Athlony, Frostford, Solaris, Merchant, called Vinzer, Zelfari, back through Hivenir, and then back to safety.
They nod.
Yep.
As I will now write in, Hazir and Haddler are the two they'll have to worry about sanity. Jinx is a lich. He's fine.
Yep.
Thule. She has sanity, but she's not gonna lose it really that quickly.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Trask person. Like, I wouldn't imagine they would.
Yeah, but her max sanity is way lower than most people's.
Yeah.
And Kish is literally immune to psychic.
That checks.
But he will have to deal with it now that I think about it now, because he is just a normal person. But he does have an iron will, because fucking man fought 11 people and said, "Yeah, I win this."
Oh yeah. I want to mention there's a lot of groups that'll be probably going before, after us, and or traveling at the same time. That'll be traveling near in the same routes we're going, because just so people know, we have. On the way, passing through Hivenir and Davencourt, there are going to be some groups that split off to the right to go to Crossroads, and there are some that are splitting off and going into Athelney, which we have to pass through Athelney. So it's literally just like, yeah, we go through Athelney, we deal with some stuff, and then we keep going to Frostford. And while we're doing that, you have 2 groups that are going to be doing mining over there. Crossroads is more of like a clear things out, get rid of leeches if there are. If you can get minerals while you're there, resources, great, because that's an Underdark area, but you never know. It's a very 50-50. So we have people going to the Underdark area, Crossroads. We have people going to there. We have people going to Pantamoir. And people going to Redwater, which is right near. It's on the edge of Rashi's area. So they would also actually, yeah, we'll see them in Hivenir, and then they'd split off into Zalfari. So weirdly enough, they'll clear through Zalfari before we do. And the ones going to Redwater probably go through Vinzor and Kalt to get to Redwater. Or actually, they could just all go into Pantamar and then all hit Redwater as like 4 groups if they want. It's up to them.
They'd probably do that for safety.
Yeah, that's fair. Those are 2 really big untouched like areas. And then I think other than that, we have Solana, Voma, and Kelfier just looking for missing groups. So it's just wherever, who knows the fuck they're gonna be. Just kind of wherever they need to go that they see that. Same thing with Genio's group. They're going for missing groups, so they're just kind of going wherever missing people might be. But yeah, that's kind of what we're working with.
Cool. So I do have to ask this because I just want to know how many groups are staying behind, like are on rest mode.
There's actually a lot. There are.
I fucking believe it.
Shadarkai, Mira, Solar Knight, and Tammy. There's that group. There's Konika's group, which is Konika, Hunter, and Noki. There's the One Eye group, the Chu group, which is Chu, Si, Teu, and Cessus. There's, hold on, let me scroll down. There's Trixie's group, which is the favored group. That's a rough one. There's Mevor's group. There is, let me see. Loose group, that's in hell. Forge's group, still sailing. Emperor's group is resting. So, the one from, not from Solaris, but, from Goldcrest. That Emperor is resting. So his group is there. Laron, Alana, Amos, and Zena, that group's there. Solana's group is there. Boyle's group is there. Nosuke, which is that Kenji, and Theory is there. The Druidinesh group is resting. Rayu and Peter, Peppermint, and Edelin is there. And then you have all the emergency people, which is Coley, Saba, Darius, Emmy, Graham, Zelvic, Dawn, the Cerebell Stripper group, Chief Mecha and E2, Narissa and Wibble Wobble, Dennis, Torvel, Stella, Gemma, the Aberrant Wolf. We have Darius, obviously, Spike, Kyo, Sella, Williams, Enna, Black Eye, Sojudo Emperor, that's not really going out to go fight, but rather just doing other stuff. We have Hero, Cormy, Faye Noble. We have the Gnolls that like Electro Gnolls that are not going into the actual zone but are acting as guards. We have those Gnolls from the Noble person. We also have the mercenaries from Genio's group that are kind of like bouncing, from my understanding, from defense and working in the Underdark to like help people, like basically escorting people in the Underdark into the safe area. So some of them might be in that area. And I think that's about it.
Cool.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Huh.
Huh?
Alright, so, you would have found out now that, when Ryu gets back, Darius is gonna have a lot of information to dump on him.
That checks.
But, you know, what's having a campaign without fucking lore assaults?
Oh yeah, of course. You have to have lore assaults.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to anyone who doesn't care. I
mean, if they don't care, I don't know why they're on this specific campaign.
Yeah,
I feel like this is not the campaign to be like watching if you're about lore.
You're not about lore, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I now get to, later on, reset my fucking notepad to like keep all my bullshit. Because I just delete all the last group's lore.
Oh man.
Well, that's a group set, and I get to deal with a new one. Oh, why? Yay.
Oh boy.
Anyways, continuing. So, Ryu heads over, collects his 5 people.
Yep.
And leaves.
This is true. I do.
and they would teleport. As they would then all walk 2 days.
Yes.
And actually, okay, no. Okay. I was about to say there was a chance y'all actually got to walk a little bit faster than normal group.
Mhm.
But no, you guys have 2 people that walk at 30 feet, so now y'all are traveling at a normal pace.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah. You have a party that has like all people with like 40 feet of movement. Like in 3 days, you can cover like 4 days worth of travel. Like
Yeah.
being that little bit faster does come in if everybody's that speed.
Yeah. I know it does matter too.
Yeah. But
So that's
fuck you.
That's 2 wisdom saves because first 2 days of travel.
Yes, you will
Alright.
now get to travel.
Alright. So
Let me get my damn notepad.
14 plus 6, that's a dirty 20 on the save.
Okay.
And a dirty 19 for the second one.
Man, I can't express this enough. You fail 3 times now.
Damn. I rolled twice. You failed 3 times, but I had 2 saves.
I know. You failed so bad you didn't even get to roll the 3rd one.
Oh god.
And then oh god, I actually have like 4 people I have to roll for this time.
Yep.
Man, I liked not rolling for people. Fuck. God damn it.
Looks like all of them have like advantages and stuff that you have to put up with.
No, I'm just clicking the button twice and letting fate decide.
Honestly, fair.
Oh my god, Thule, this is not the place to be failing immediately.
Thule. As long as she had a 17.
She rolled twice because of the 2 saves.
Right, yeah, just 2 different ones.
Yeah.
So at least the second one was good.
Yeah. Fucking Kish with a nat 1. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Alright, so that's...
Kish,
And I'll
understand,
update all
if
this
you get
shit.
yourself corrupted, I will just kill you and I won't be bringing you back.
Don't worry, he won't care.
Or I will bring him back just to make him suffer.
No, let him die.
Mm.
I want to mention, he's just like Ryu. He's like, ah, yes, death, finally. Ryu,
Yeah.
no, bitch, you don't get to die.
Dude, I really just love how he was like, I wanted you on my side, and Ryu's just here. Well, now see, now you're on my side.
Also, Kish, damn, I'm on the wrong team now. Alright, well, I guess I'm on the losing team. Like, it's just like...
He said he likes a good fight. If he likes a good fight, then he shouldn't be afraid to fight Rashi.
He just refuses, because that's his old friend. He doesn't care.
Too fucking bad. I could have been a better friend. Should have released me.
He wasn't allowed to.
Oh, it sounds like a skill issue.
It sounds like you're a bitch.
What the hell?
Anyways.
Yes, anyways. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Alright, cool. So you guys would head. I can't express enough because of y'all's fucking armada.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to do this, but just nothing fucking happens for 2 days. Like, y'all might run into like, oh, there's like 2 different trees. Y'all kill them both. Like,
can we like send one of them to fucking Jensen?
Sure.
Hell yeah. Wait, it's not Jensen. It's hold up.
Yinanen.
Yinanen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They take it, and you hear like a little giggling in the back of your mind when you send it. And it's like, yep, good decision. Moving on.
Yep, definitely a good decision. I'm glad we both agree on this.
That is his only opinion on this, that this was a great decision. Ignore the giggling in the background.
Listen, that's just fucking normal with aberrants. So,
Yeah.
aberrations do just kind of laugh for no fucking reason. They would. That is a very aberrant thing to do.
Oh, they're so happy you gave them what they wanted.
Yep.
Fuck.
Oh, man.
Don't make the aberrant gods too happy.
Yep.
Alright, well, let me roll something now. Alright, looking for some encounters. Oh. Okay. Dice are feeling spicy today. Understood.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, so Ezreal and his team are walking in. They kind of see that there's like a team. Well, it's like he sees like the miner team and like the guard team both ahead of them.
Yeah.
And he sees like the group, like they walk into Hivanir, and you kind of just see them start looking around like, the fuck? Like they start looking around, and you kind of just notice like Hivanir seems really quiet.
Oh.
Like the last couple times y'all been here, like you've seen a few monsters walking around.
We've barely been here, and like the one time we went here was like near the beginning of the campaign. I think we passed through here once or twice, but like we've mainly just seen the fucking blade things that we haven't run into since the beginning, by the way.
No, they've been lurking.
Yeah.
So, but you know, it's quiet. It's fucking quiet. Like even the leeches, like black tendrils that were overcompassing the city a bit, have even started to recede.
Huh.
As if the leeches were killed. Like he's seeing the two groups that got in there. They're not like mad. They're just more confused because they're like,
Yeah.
who fucking. It's not like standing there looking around. Like I was expecting a fight. Like all the teams were sitting here like, all right, this is about to be a war. Like there's a reason there's all of us are here.
Yeah. Like you have the fucking Athlony miners and Athlony guards, and then you have our group coming in from behind.
Yeah. Like this was like a fucking. They trigger the fight. You're the fucking reinforcements.
Yeah, and it was like worst scenario. If we started failing, eventually the other four groups were gonna make it through here. Like.
like, and they're only like maybe like 30 minutes an hour behind you.
Yeah.
That's like all four of them. Like it's like all y'all would have had to do is hold out for like maybe an hour, and then they would have gotten here.
Yeah.
And so now you're sitting here like, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
Like there's remnants that there were monsters, but they're not here anymore.
Huh.
As I'll be pretty honest, he kind of sees he unironically sees the other groups look at him like, do we investigate or do we just keep going? Like it just fucking what happened, or are we just walking into a trap? Like there's that other thought of, are they massing somewhere hoping we walk into a trap? Like what the fuck's going on?
He kind of just looked and then just go, we should look into this probably. If it's a trap, if we investigate properly, we might be able to cut it off before it catches a smaller group off guard, or hell, even us.
You see the miner, the two brothers, the ones who are smoking. They're like, well, two of us will head off a little bit ahead of everybody else, and if there's a trap, we can spring it, and then the rest of y'all can jump it.
Fair enough.
So the two of them, they know they can take a good hit because they are miners. So.
Yeah.
Two brothers are more than willing to go up ahead. Like they're only like 45 feet ahead of you guys. Like the rest of the fucking units.
I can cover the distance if I need to.
Yeah. Like they're not going too far, and like you can tell Jinx, like he pulls out his sword and just like sets it on his shoulder. Like even the Lich is looking around, like he's like, this just ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's that like This shouldn't be this fucking quiet.
It's too quiet.
Yeah. As you guys would start to see signs of fighting. Like you see impact signs from bulls and like things where like carts got sent flying into like buildings and shit.
Yeah.
So there's signs of like the bulls and the arm spiders fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But not the bodies or the person that they were fighting.
Huh.
So it's like, okay, either they killed the person and then reanimated them, or the person just kept running away and they kept chasing them. But that's some fast-ass running to kneel a bull and an arm spider.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you see Lily kind of like looking around, and you see her tap her hand
Yeah.
as her ring would deactivate, as she would double in size.
That's her.
As she becomes 14'6", and she starts looking around like she's checking over things. And you just hear go, there's nothing. There's the fuck. Hold on. She'll go, hello. Hey, Rio.
What do you see? Take me up.
No, I have an idea. Let me know what you see. She's
Alright.
gonna grab you.
Yep.
And she chucks you upwards.
Okay.
So with her plus 13 in athletics,
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Ryu doesn't stand a chance when it comes to the weight category of.
Yeah, yeah. He just so you know, right? He weighs. Fuck, where is it? Yeah, here it is. He weighed 110 before the apocalypse. He might weigh a little bit less, because I don't imagine he's been eating much.
He hasn't been eating as much, but he has been building up, like, body mass a bit. So he hasn't...
Okay, so it might be around the same, then. Just because he'd be replacing the fat with muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gets chucked skyward, and he can now make, like, a perception check.
Heck yeah.
To, like, see the world.
Here we go. Alright. That is a good roll instead of the other ones. I want to mention that the other ones with the wisdom saves. The only reason why those numbers were even decent was because I have a good wisdom save. Because cleric.
Yeah.
However, with my expertise of +9, that is a fucking 26.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so as he gets launched upwards, and everyone, I know some people will be like, why can't he just use his passive? Because his passive is just like, I'm sorry, you're getting chucked?
Yeah.
Clear, like, 60 feet into the air, and hoping the half-terrace catches you.
Yep. Yep.
And he'd look around, and it's something like, he noticed, like, towards, like, what was, like, the longhouse.
Uh-huh.
Because Hivanir had more of a Viking aesthetic, so it had a longhouse. He
Yeah.
noticed, like, the longhouse is surrounded by bodies.
Huh.
As it's like, he sees where there's, like, a pile of bodies.
Gotcha.
As it's like, he spots that, it's like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, God, right.
As I'm now gonna Thule.
You better fucking catch me.
Thule.
I might be able to stretch, but I'm not made of rubber. I do take fall damage.
Okay. She had to make a strength save
Fair.
for this. Or it was more like a strength or an athletic, like strength save or athletics, but she used her athletics.
Yeah.
To catch you.
Fair. That's fair.
And as you're falling, Ryu,
yeah.
you would feel her hand grab you.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't instantly stop your momentum. She's actually smart about this. And she slows you down by bending her knees.
That's smart.
And she then kind of sets you down, like, You get kind of set down a little bit strong,
Yeah.
but it's more like his legs kind of bend in a bit odd because laugh.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like a little bit of that, like a little bit of like that Cassie-ish like body.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so it's like that, like okay, that didn't hurt. It's just cool, thank you. With
Thank
her like
Yeah.
nat 16 plus 13, so we're 29.
Oh yeah, she did fine.
It's like yeah, no, you don't feel any pain.
He would just kind of look to the group and just go, right, well, from what I've seen, I don't think it's a trap. I saw an obscene amount of bodies near the longhouse, though. We saw a similar instance back. I don't even remember. It was near the beginning of the apocalypse. We found a person who had trapped themselves and basically fought an entire town by themselves and trapped themselves inside a chapel, making their final stand. It was an Arietha follower. This could be a similar instance.
Wasn't that? I've been told a bit. There's a theory.
Yeah, that
Like
was Tommy. Tommy
Tommy,
was the.
or
I
was
think
it
it was Tammy.
Zenny?
No, you're right. You're right. It was her, not Tammy. Tammy was the one
That's
that had her heart pierced, fighting a defiler follower.
oh, not then.
Right.
And you would just hear,
Mhm.
you would hear Jinx just go, "Well then, let's go meet our new friend.
Indeed.
Lead the way, boss."
I will, because I'm the one that saw it.
Uh-huh. Jinx looks like, uh-huh. I have no fucking clue where I'm going. Lead the way.
I'm surprised you haven't been through here. Never been to heaven here.
I never traveled much down these paths. I more just went north.
Right, right. I heard about it. You kept attacking Vothrin, right?
Correct.
How successful were you on that?
Well, Vothrin's a bit of an odd country. Takes up a large swath of area, about 4 months across.
You know, what reasons did you want Vothrin for attacking? Did you want the land?
Well, Vothrin has a very unique ore. It's not often known about, but they have a very unique metal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's often what they make their weapons out of. It naturally has frostbite, which chills the body and burns it almost due to how cold it is.
Yes.
And I wanted to effectively sell it.
You know, eventually we might have to work with Vothrin to deal with this problem. If it comes to that point. Because the world is in jeopardy after all, you might be able to strike a deal rather than having to constantly attack.
Ah, yeah. Also, I had a friend who wanted to see Vothrin fall. She's the one that made me a lich in the first place.
Well, maybe we could go down a different route with this then. Should we get done with all this, handle Rashi, which I've no doubt we can handle. We deal with him, right? And if Vothrin has to get involved, let's say they do, I'm sure they will eventually, because this is rather world urgent. When that time comes, maybe you can win over a challenge with him. Simple. You win, you take over. He wins, you have to stop.
I think I
I'm
might be able
imagining
to
you
do
never
that.
got to him.
No, I cleared out the same town about the last 5 times.
See, the thing is, you're trying to fight a whole nation by yourself. Rashi,
That's
well,
the
I don't
fun
like.
part.
That's fair. Rashi, well, I don't like him. The one thing I will give him is that when it came to battle strategy, he has thought his things out. Which I hate to admit, but it's true.
I wonder when that will come into play. He doesn't seem to have thought much about what he's doing right now.
We're already seeing some parts of his moving pieces, whether if you've noticed or not, Jinx. The Wicker Golems? He's been prepping stuff. This is only a small portion of his plan from what I can tell, and I doubt that's the end of it.
In my defense, I've only seen 1, 2 missions.
I've seen one, but I have heard that a group, I don't remember which group, but a group had to fight 4 or 5 of them.
Right. Those fuckers they were in Solaris. We did run into them.
Yes.
Oh, Kalele handled them quite easily.
Well, it's Kalele.
Yeah.
Smaller groups might not be able to handle it quite as well, including if they rely on fire as their damage type. Either way.
Indeed.
Either way. Fact is, if you truly want to take down Vothrin, getting a match with the dealer outright might be the best way. Speaking of which, you said you had a friend. Did you ever want to try and contact your friend?
She made me into the lich that I am now.
Well,
and she was the one that set me on my conquest.
If I may, when we get back, I'd love to meet her.
She's in Vothrin, hiding right under his nose, though she could get here quite fast.
Well, that's up to her then. I don't want to cause her any trouble in traveling, but it would be nice to meet her.
I'll talk to her. She's an Adelian after all.
Don't hear about that much.
Nope. A lich Adelian.
That's one of a kind.
Indeed. And his eyes are gleaming when he says that.
Hell yeah.
And you get fucking Jinx lore.
Hell yeah, we love Jinx lore. In the middle
find
of
out
a town that's like kind of disturbing.
But it's Jinx, so it fits.
Yeah.
But you find out about the Adelian witch who's just turning people into liches.
Yeah.
Because she can. Apparently.
Oh, man.
What's her reasoning for fucking turning Jinx into a lich? I'd go fucking kill. I don't know.
Oh, man. God, I fucking love that. Alright, so I need to write down in the organizations of things. God, fucking... Just in SideQuest, meet... fucking Jinx, witch lady. I don't know if it's a witch or not. Actually, I don't know if she specifically is also a lich, or if she's a witch, or what exactly. Because she's turning people into liches. Is she just a necromancer?
He's saying she's a lich.
Okay. Lich friend. Okay, we're just gonna type that down to there. Okay, cool. Yeah. Just written that down so I don't forget. Heck yeah. Alright, we'll just keep going. So, to the longhouse?
Yeah, the longhouse, which is like the town hall, effectively.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you would walk up, you would start to see, like... You would see a pile of bull bodies, a pile of arm spider bodies, and like a tiny little micro stack of commanders.
Yeah.
And then the armada of commoners.
Gah.
That got crusaded
by
whoever the fuck did this.
I'm gonna do this while we're making our way over there, because I think this is probably the smartest thing. I'm gonna go ahead and do a sacrifice of a dead arm spider, a dead bull, and I guess a dead corrupted commoner. I don't know if those count.
There's also the commanders.
Yeah, and if there's a commander, yeah, I'll do it to a commander too, and just send them over to Nin and Yin.
Yin and Nin, but you got the right names, just the wrong order.
Yeah. We're getting it.
We're getting there.
Oh,
dude, yeah. So you kind of hear like the giggle from the spider, a giggle from the bull, and a giggle from the commander. You just hear like a humph.
Yeah.
When you send the fucking commoner, and you're like, all right, not interesting enough. I'm sorry. Got it.
You're like, I don't know if they... No, okay, never mind. They don't want that one.
All right, got it. Cool, I learned. And, he would notice that it just gets weirder. Okay. That there is someone that he would eventually notice them. It took him a moment, just because his brain is having to comprehend the sheer quantity of just corpses.
How many fucking things infested this town?
You are seeing this pile of commoners and, like, commoner variants you'd realize there are now.
Oh.
Like, there's some of the commoners now have, like, sharper claws, like, sharper teeth. Like,
Yeah.
their bodies are being changed because the corruption now has had time to go, well, while you're basic, I'm gonna make you useful.
Yeah.
So you're seeing, like, there's one that has, like, slightly larger legs, so it's probably faster.
Yeah.
But there's one that has, like, slightly sharper hands and, like, bigger forearms. So it's probably more about it hits harder. So it's like there's different variants to the commoners.
Oh boy.
So it's like, okay, if this is how the place that we'd already cleared is looking, oh fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you would see that sitting at the top of this fucking pile, reading a book.
It's a fucking book.
Is a lady.
I swear, if it's just some fucking, like, wizard that's like, fireball! Right. Okay, so we're looking at a lady that Acrid actually had me draw. I'm pulling it up on browser so I can get a proper look at this person. So we have this lady with, like, this, like, greenish-grayish hair that has white streaks in random areas. It's, like, it's long, because it's a spellcaster, and hair does matter for spellcasters. That's an actual thing that people often neglect. But it goes down like halfway down the back. She has a scar that covers her left eye, though you can't see it that well because you see like a very small bit of it poke out because the majority of that hair of the left side just kind of covers that bit of the face, honestly. So you really only see her right eye, like, properly. And the right eyebrow has like a slit, and then there's also just like a scar that goes down that bit of the eyebrow too. On, like, the other side of from where the slit's located. She has this, like, dark black makeup, very long eyelashes, black eyeliner, black lipstick, very plump lips, and a very, like, thin, firm nose. You see that she has this, like, red collar with these, like, silvered spikes that kind of protrude from them. Kind of like a choker, essentially, is what they would be called. Kind of like a velvet. And then, like, into, like, more of, like, a burgundy red is this dress that connects off of it. And when I say dress, I mean, like, it's like, so take a cloth, right? And the cloth goes down and covers the middle front of, like, the area of the chest where the areola would be located, right? But the majority of the tits are basically still exposed. Outer and inner is exposed. It's literally just covering what shouldn't be seen. And it also has, like, a red hood that is connected onto it with, like, gems that are sewn into that thing. But that bit, she has these, like, sleeveless sleeves that have, like, that same similar, like, choker style thing that kind of connect it onto the arm. And those are really flowy and baggy, and it's enough to actually hide her hands completely for when she does spellcasting by the looks of it. The one other thing that should be mentioned is that that black bit of the dress, after it goes past the chest, it goes downwards, it's knotted up, and then it gets draped over one of her two legs. So it's enough to where it covers, you know, the other private area near the bottom, and then it basically covers her left leg. The right leg is completely exposed. Where I want to mention, you can see that she's wearing black thigh-high socks that go slightly above the knees, with, again, that same type of, like, red choker thing that goes slightly above it, and where it ends. And there's, like, black socks with black heels, and the tip end bits and the heel bit is steel-toed. She has a red belt that is, again, that same velvet red, with a bag on it, probably where she keeps her components, whatever she wants in there. Could be a bag of holding, so even though it's small, it might not really, it probably fits more than everything she needs in there. She has a scar on her right leg that is pretty decently big. It's about the size of the belt buckle, actually bigger than her belt buckle, actually. They're, like, in comparison to, like, the bag, it's like half the size of the bag. It's a pretty good sized scar. She also has a mole underneath her right eye that should be mentioned. And one other thing that should be mentioned, she has 2 tattoos. She has a really big one on her right tit. I got no other way to put that. That's really the best way to put it. It encompasses the majority of it. So the cloth covers a good bit of it, and then kind of like protrudes outwards. It has like two lines on each side that stick outwards, kind of jaggedly, basically going up slightly and then down, and then going directly up like a V almost, like a weird W, I guess is a good way to put it. Think of like a Wario stash, and then like some type of like weird hexagon symbol that gets kind of cut off. And then she has that similar like hexagon symbol up on her left shoulder, like near the ballpoint area. Yeah. Also hazel eyes, and the other thing that should be mentioned. This is a unit of a lady. Her head is the size of one tit, and just one boob is still slightly bigger than her head. So like, they're fucking massive. Very slender body, but the torso is at least still enough to where it can actually carry it. However, something that should be mentioned, she has the comparing this to Felsha, right? Felsha, with her chest, at the very least, like, yes, it's insanely crazy just how big it is, but, like, it's not, it's just enough to where if it was any worse, it would be like, oh, your back would actually snap. But it's not. She gets close to it, to that size, but it's not there. Hers is at that size where it's like, no, your back actually should snap. And
how are you standing?
Yeah, how are you standing? How are you sitting up straight? Like, how are you not hunched?
Oh, no, she's perfectly straight.
Yes.
Straight backed, I should mention that.
Yes. And I also want to mention her hip ratio. It sticks out more than her shoulders. She has that, like, Pixar mom hips. That's the best way I can put that. She's got those Pixar mom legs, okay? Understand that. That's the best way to put that.
Oh, God, it's funny.
Also, last thing that should be mentioned, that dress is, like, really flowy, even though it really only covers her left leg. It's still really flowy, like, a bit of it drags on the floor type of thing. So, yeah. But, yeah, we see that.
Yeah, she's just sitting up there. Reading.
I think Ryu, we just kind of look to her. And obviously we don't yell because we're in the Sanity Zone. But you just kind of look to her and you just go, ma'am?
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello. You're not corrupted. That's good. Are you good? Are you okay? I've seen the bodies. Last time we saw this much destruction, someone was bleeding out almost dead.
I'm fine. I am alright. And she would kind of, like, make her way down the stairs. Like, the stairs that are the bodies.
Yeah.
And you're seeing that, like, she's almost using her heels.
Yeah.
To plant her foot.
Yeah. I'll do this, honestly. Considering she's wearing fucking heels, she's going down fucking corpses, which is weirdly, like, difficult terrain. I'll go out of my way, I think. This would probably be smart. I feel like this is something Ryu would do. Because he is an entertainer at the end of the day, so weirdly enough, he probably would understand the fucking difficulty of heels. Also,
while he might not suffer it, he still understands.
Yeah, because also, like, his mom ran, like, a Durla tavern. Like, that shit's normal to him. He's going to go out of his way to head over to her and basically just go up the piles for her to basically meet her to wherever, he meets her at, and basically just kind of, like, I guess give her a hand, like, hey, case you fucking trip.
She'd appreciate that. Yeah, okay, cool, yeah.
Yeah.
She'd give him, like, a smile as she, like, heads down. It's like, she doesn't talk as much now that she's actually having to, walk.
Yeah.
Down the damn stairs.
That's fair. How fucking tall of a person is this person? Because she looks fucking massive.
She is standing at... Actually, I'm gonna roll real quick. How tall are you? Okay, yeah. She's like 5 foot... Like 8, 5'9". She's not... She's not like a gigantic person, but like... She is a gigantic person.
Yeah. She's not like Amazonian or anything like that. She's just like, she's definitely taller than average.
Yeah. I think the average is like 5'5".
I think, yeah, average for American women are 5. No, actually it's 5. Yeah, 5'5".
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It really just counts where you go, because there's definitely other places where that is not the case.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
My apologies.
you're good. Like I know, like for example, with guys, like in America, it's like 5'11" now, I think, which means I'm like 6 feet
Damn.
under. 6 feet. Oh, damn. 6 inches
6
under.
feet.
No.
Yeah.
Damn.
Brother
but, like,
got tinier.
dude, that'd be fucking wild. But like in Peru, for example, average height for guys in Peru are 5'2". Actual thing. I've pulled up a
The more you
website
know.
because I'm actually curious what the fucking height is here, the height difference. Like to actually get a representation. Why did it make Ryu look like a fucking kid?
Hold on, ain't no way.
Oh
My god, it did.
I'm just gonna put Big Ma'am. And then she's 5'8".
Just
Okay, so he's like still above the shoulder at the very least. It's that thing of like his forehead meets her fucking like ear.
okay. It could be worse.
Yeah, no, it really could be. I'm literally the only reason why I'm doing this is because one,
Uh-huh.
I like getting an understanding of where Ryu stands with people. Like, I don't really show this off screen, but or like really, even with calls, I don't really do it as much. I've been doing it a lot like out of calls and stuff. But I'll like pull up Ryu and just put a bunch of NPCs here because I'm like, oh, I'm interested. I'm like, what does he sound like with this person? That type of bullshit. Because I find that interesting.
Yeah, no, that's it is. I wish I did that more.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is that like I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, this one I feel like matters a bit more because this is a unit of a person. I don't want to be rude.
I wonder why.
Brother. The thing about this one is one of the things where it's like, all right, well, if I'm on a lower area, because I'm imagining, considering I'm offering a hand and basically just being like, hey, if you fall, I'll try and catch you type of shit, I'd probably be slightly more in the front of her, meaning I'm at more of an incline. So in reality, going down this hill, I'm probably like, my head is probably like near her shoulder height. That's my understanding. Because those creatures that we're using as staircases, from my understanding, are rather bulky. So it's not like it's
using people. She's using people as a stair right now.
Okay, I thought we were dealing with fucking bowls and spire. I'm like, no, those are steep stairs. Like, shit.
Oh no, so she was on top of the pile of commoners.
Okay.
And this is another thing Ryu would have in the back. Is like she organized this shit.
Yep.
These piles are organized.
God. He would. I feel like just like as he's like helping her get down, he was like, "Did you organize?"
Mm-hmm. I did.
Interesting. Is there a reason for that?
A mix of boredom and enjoyment of things being organized.
You know, fair enough. I can't really judge you for that one. Though, being bored in the sanity zone is a rather odd one.
Right, there's a sanity drain effect that would affect most people.
Yes. I know it's not affecting Jinyax over there. He's a lich. I know it won't affect him, but most people are affected.
Oh.
You look like you're just a normal human. I'm guessing. Are you not affected?
Not quite. You would see her book, which is just floating behind her, just start flipping through pages of its own accord.
Yeah, God.
Like, it's doing its own thing behind her. It's not even, like...
God. Love it.
She goes, not quite. I would be classified by most as I believe they are called... necrotic Azamar.
Oh, that would explain the color of your hair, correct?
Yeah. I was more of a radiancy originally, but with the passing of time, I leaned away from good and more neutrality.
I can understand that. I kind of went down a somewhat similar path in that degree.
Ah. Good to see.
Indeed.
Like, well,
Do you have, just to double check, no injuries? Nothing of the
Mm,
sort?
not that I am actively aware of.
Alright, alright. And you sure you're mentally fine? No whispers in the head, nothing.
Nothing that I wouldn't already expect to hear.
Kinda like cocks an eyebrow. Then we would just go, do you normally hear whispers?
Occasionally, more of my own voices in my head.
Hmm. No, I understand that. I do understand that.
Oh, good to see. And she gives like a smile, like, oh, good, I'm not the only one.
You would just look at her and just go, well, I guess to be frank, I should probably give you an introduction. The name's Ryuzuka.
Oh, pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Vilva.
Good to meet you, Vilva. Um,
You would. I'm gonna roll. There's
yeah.
one person here that's gonna roll a history check.
Okay, okay. You just
One
go
character.
while you're rolling that, if I may. You're just
Oh,
gonna
yeah, go ahead.
So, do you? I guess I should ask because I know we've had someone else who was also kind of going around in the sanity zone who was completely fine. Did you want to head to the same zone for safety? You don't seem to be getting affected. This is more of an apocalyptic area.
I'm more than willing to help.
That would be appreciated. We're heading to quite a few areas if you want to tag along.
Sure. I can offer my own sort of aid.
Right, I guess I should probably ask, considering I'm going to be honest, we're going to be heading to some rather rough areas. I'll be okay with that, though, considering what you've done, I'm sure you'll be fine. What
She gives like a smile.
What exactly do you do? I'm seeing you have a tome over there, or at least it looks like a tome.
Oh, how do I explain this simply? I am more of a witch.
I don't think we've had a witch join and help. That's rather useful. You know, people of your kind normally have magic that's normally locked off.
I can say I definitely have some very unique magic.
Well,
Like
I'd love to
this.
see it.
And you'd see her move her hand
Uh-huh.
as you would feel a hand go down your back.
Yeah.
As you would gain advantage on your next skill check.
Huh.
And if you were missing health, you would regenerate some.
Huh. He would kind of just like, is that weird thing, like, I don't know if shiver's the word, but is that weird, like, the body almost wants to shiver but doesn't quite go for that, you know what I mean?
It's that thing of like, oh, that's something down my back.
Yeah, like there's like goosebumps down the back type of thing. Like, he would just go, that's a rather odd feeling. But if unless I'm misunderstanding, that felt regenerative.
Indeed.
But that seemed like it was a counter. I'm a cleric, so I know a bit about magic, and I also use reality magic.
That was a cantrip, yes.
But it healed.
Yes.
A healing cantrip.
Indeed. And she smiles.
I didn't. Just out of curiosity, this is just more of me being me. I never really looked too much into magic until the whole sanity thing began. But please do excuse my ignorance, I guess would be the word for this. Also, I've been locked up for like a few years. So, give me some time. I killed a noble. It's a long story. He kind of deserved it. No, he definitely deserved it, actually.
She just nods. That's it. You see the witch nod.
Yeah.
Like, I believe you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
agree, even.
Oh man, here just go. I'm a bit ignorant when it comes to magic, and I only really understand cleric's magic from the bits that I've learned, and that's kind of more of me. I'm going to be honest. That's kind of more of me bouncing off of the mime's power, from my understanding, to use this magic.
Oh.
Healing is normally take spells, your slots, that sort of thing, or using some of my
Yes.
actual outright mana. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of healing cantrips, and if I understand right, wishes your magic are normally magic that is barred off from society because it's either banned or it seems dark magic, that sort of thing. Why would they ban that? Or is that not banned? That's one of your more
Well,
public.
oh. You would see that look of like, you see her like look at like, it's where she's looking up like, how do I explain this? And you just see like a small smirk slowly starting to come across her face.
Yeah.
And by this time, you would have made it all the way down the bodies. And
Yeah.
at this point, out of the corner of your eye, you would see like Jinx is almost squinting at her.
Okay.
Like it's that like he's got that expression of why do I recognize you?
Huh.
Like he's got that look of I can't remember who you are, but I know you're somebody.
Is this someone I'm supposed to know?
It seems like someone Jinx, out of all people, would recognize.
Okay.
Because of him being a lich and him being around for a while.
Yeah.
It's probably also coming into play.
Okay.
Actually,
Well,
like,
Hazir, he's been around for 1,000 years.
yeah, actually, no. Like, yeah, Hazir and Hadler, they both get to roll too, because they're also both ancient as well.
Yeah.
Hazir is not smart. He's not good at history. It's never been his strong suit.
He tries, man. He tries.
With his plus fucking 2. Hadler, you had a good shot if you didn't roll a 5.
Brother! Oh, God.
Again, you see Hadler like kind of tilting his head, like, wait a minute. Like, no, oh, wait a minute. Like, it's that look of like, you're not a problem. Like, he has no like hostility.
Yeah.
But like he's like, it's like that tickle of his head of like, no, I why do you look familiar? So she's like, well, I made this spell.
You... Oh, well, I mean, I guess that's not too... Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Witches have been known to mess around with magic and create their own, isn't that the truth? So
Yes.
I guess that's not too surprising.
No, it's not. I made it, and some people have picked it up, some people have ignored it. I've made it as accessible as I can,
Mm-hmm.
but nah.
I mean, I'm guessing, considering it's a witch that made it, some people may have just not picked up on it simply because they know it was a witch that made it, is my guess. And some people may have not been able to. This is just me guessing, but isn't black magic and the magic used by witches a bit different? I don't know if everybody's able to wield that. I don't know if I would be able to wield that.
I think you would be able to. I think I made it so clerics could have access to it.
Well,
I should have. You see her almost like, you see her look over as the book would flip open and start like scanning through, like, oh, hold on a minute. And she's like, no, it's available.
okay. Well, if you ever want to show me any of your magic and think it might be of use to me, I guess feel free to show me. I'll try to remember on using it.
I've got a few, and like it's like that slow smile of I've got options.
Fair, fair. It's that weird thing where Ryu's kind of looking at it more of a fact of like, this is a witch. Witch's magic is normally more potent than normal magic, so learning
Yeah.
magic from someone like that is genuinely useful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, well, I also remade some magic that I found boring.
Hmm.
So there was a charm spells that I've reworked to make them less useless.
Interesting.
You would see like some of the people like you would hear like Hazier just go, this is the main gist of that spell from what I've heard. It alerts the person once it falls off. That's what I understand about charm person. I don't use magic. And it does. I fixed that.
Ah. Gaslighting 101, I see. Which is very fitting of a witch. It's very fitting of a witch.
She goes, I don't like it being used for purely personal gain, but sometimes it's entertaining.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, as long as you're not harming anybody for no reason, I don't see a problem with it.
Exactly.
Yes.
It also helps avoid unnecessary fights.
I can honestly agree on that. That might actually be for the best sometimes.
Yeah, because there was a whole problem with literally like, all right, you cast charm person to avoid a fight. Men, it's now worse because they brought friends.
Yeah, yeah. It's a weird thing about a charm person of like, it's like, alright, yeah, you did it, cool, you avoided a fight. The duration ends, or you lose concentration. They look over. Suddenly, you didn't actually avoid the fight, you only delayed it. Like...
Now they're angry.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, God. Here, just go, well, I don't want to bother you for too long. I guess we'll just keep it moving. Is this the whole... Did you slaughter the whole village?
Yes.
Even leeches?
I've been here for a week.
Ah. Right. Well, that's appreciated. Thank you, I guess.
No problem.
Yeah.
She gives a smile. She's just like it's that. She's like, what else was I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Leave it? Like, it's like...
Dude, Ryu stand there with the most like confused face of like, what do you mean huh? What do you mean you've done that? Like...
I've been here for a week. Like you saw her like literally sit there and like basically recount like how many moons have I seen since I got here?
Yeah. You just go, well, I don't want to bother or hold the group up, I guess, too much, because we also have these, and he kind of points to the group, we have these groups heading over to Athene. They're going to be traveling with us for a bit till we get the Frostford. Just so you know, and she gets to see him make a fucking map. Just come out of the fucking reality. You just go, this is more of my magic. But, right now we're here in Hivenir. We're going to be heading up to Davencourt and then Athene. Those two groups will hop off, because we need resources and minerals, things like that, for the blacksmiths to work with. So they're going to go mining and get things like that from Athene, because there's already resources pre-mined, from my understanding. Then they're going to we're going to head down, so you'll be with me, I guess.
Okay.
You'll head with us down to Frostford, then Solaris, Merton, then Cald. And then we'll swamp back over to Vinzor, Zalfari, back to Hivenir, and then we'll actually be in the safe zone. Do you think your mind is... Again, I'm double checking. Are you good?
Mm-hmm. I'm fine.
So that is all we're going to be handling, and then we'll be back. That is around 32 days-ish, around there, of travel.
Sounds enjoyable.
Alright. And again, I don't know much about witches, but if you want information, feel free to ask about anything. I know that's something that I've heard about that witches like. And I guess if you want to show off spells, you can... I did this for my daughter, I'll do it the same for you. If you want to show off spells and you don't have anyone to cast it on while we're traveling, so we can try and learn, because I'm more than happy to learn things, because knowledge is power at the end of the day. You can feel free to use me as a test dummy so I can understand your spells.
She smiles.
Understood.
She's like, wonderful. You'll find that my spells are a bit different.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, considering the one I've already seen, that felt like it. I don't know. I don't know how to put it. I felt like there was a hand on my back.
There was. There was a spectral hand.
Oh, I did not see that. That would make sense.
You would see as she turns, you would see her cast it on herself, and you would see essentially her own hand appear and go down her back.
Ha! Here, just go. That's very different compared to Mage Hand. Mage Hand's, if I understand right, that's normally not even your own hand that is made a specter of. It's just a hand.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. And anyone who casts this spell summons a spectral version of my hand, which is what I modeled the spell after.
So it will always be your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It's oftentimes the only way people can see my hands. She just says with her hands in her cloaks, like in her sleeves. Like...
Oh man, you just go, right, well, I guess one last thing I should ask, because this is going to be a lot of walking and we're going through a mountainous area. Did you want my shoes? Because those high heels might prove to be a problem.
I have faith in my heels.
Are you sure? Your feet might begin to hurt.
I have walked in heels for so long, I think they've gotten used to it.
You know what? Fair enough. My mother's dancers that used to work for her just talked about similar things. So, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. It also makes for a good defense if I need to kick someone.
Yeah, I've noticed those are steel tipped.
Yes. She says that yes with like a smile that is almost devious.
Oh god.
Like she just seems so like indeed.
Yeah,
they fucking are. I will kick a bitch.
Oh man, gosh damn, dude.
And she just happily falls in step with everybody else.
Hell yeah. She can, I guess since she is a magic caster.
Uh-huh.
God, okay, actually this is something we need to think about. Formation. So we have what are the classes we're working with? We're working with a barbarian.
I will give you the whole list right now.
Yeah. Because we only need the one from the Hazir group. We don't need it from the Athlenes, but you know.
Yeah, no, that's all I'm getting. So you have Kish, who's a barbarian.
Barbarian.
You have Thule, who is a barbarian.
Okay.
You have Jinx, who is a fucking paladin.
Yeah.
You have Hazir, who's a monk.
Uh-huh.
You have Ryu and Haddler, who are both rogues.
Okay.
And then you have Vilva, who is she's a wizard. You're not sure. All you know is she's a witch.
Okay, so I'm gonna be real. I know I'm the squishiest motherfucker. But also, if she is a wizard, either she did really good at keeping those fuckers away, and she just didn't get hit, because she looks fine, so she might have just never got hit. Or she is a tanky bastard. Considering she's a magic caster, I'm gonna assume the first. So I'm gonna have her in the middle with me.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have Kish in the front and Thule in the back.
Okay, and then everyone else kind of just in the middle.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the play there.
Okay. I want to mention this. She was going to fall in step next to you anyways, because you're fun to talk to.
Fair enough.
From what it seems.
Yeah. I mean, it's that weird thing, like, real, like, he doesn't say stuff in, like, he doesn't, like, fucking, like, he doesn't like make a fucking fake smile or bullshit like that. Like he keeps it relatively like to the fucking note. So it's not like dealing with someone who's like, customer smile. He's the most like, all right, I'll smile when I feel like it.
Oh yeah, you can also tell she seems to be somewhat similar.
Yeah,
but she just seems to be, even in the face of imminent destruction, she's still like, it's not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, she could have seen like through that conversation there was like probably a smile or two that he perked. Just because it's like, okay, wait, you handled that. Oh shit. Oh, you're actually fucking smart. Shit. You organized them. Why? Because you could? Oh, that's actually kind of funny. No, I get it.
Oh, and you hear voices too.
Oh, you're just like me. Why are you just like, don't, no. The most like, oh, I can relate. Why can I relate? You shouldn't be able to relate with me.
You just don't relate to me. Fuck you.
Don't relate, mate. Be better. Be a better person.
Oh god.
Oh god.
She would like, well, as you guys would be walking, she'd be like, I can show you one of the things I used to hinder the bulls. It was funny watching them struggle.
Sure. Might as well. I mean, we have time to burn, don't we?
Uh-huh. And I've got a few spell slots to burn.
Fair enough.
So, Ryu.
Mm-hmm.
Strength save.
Okay, strength save. That's not my strong suit.
No.
3 + 3, that's a 6.
Alright. Ryu.
Yeah.
As she just kind of, she gave you that warning of, this is what I use to make the bulls suffer.
Yeah.
Effectively. You feel your ass become very heavy out of fucking nowhere.
Okay.
As you just fall prone.
Huh.
As you just fall backwards and just slam it. He knows like there's an ass-shaped divot in the ground now.
Dude, he wears like baggy pants too. So it is the most like he's just sitting here like, I should not be able to see that. Like type of shit.
Yeah, and it feels like his ass became, hold on. Yeah, it became like 3, maybe 10 times heavier.
Yeah.
Out of fucking nowhere. He also realized it's not going away. Like,
God.
To get up, he has to fight it. And then to walk, he has to fight it.
God.
So he's realizing, like, yeah, even if you're a strength main, one fuck up of a roll, and you're grass.
Yeah, yeah. He just kind of looks here and just goes, that's a bit hard to get. I see how this is a hindrance.
She would end concentration.
Thank you.
No problem. And you would see a mage hand appear and help you up.
Hell yeah, I'll take the hand.
Yeah, the mage hand that she casts is weirdly strong.
Yeah, it shouldn't be able to lift anywhere like near like I think 10 pounds or something if I remember right.
Yeah, no, it probably applies like probably 65 pounds of lift.
Yeah.
To help pick you up. So it's almost like, oh god, okay.
Yeah.
Like he's pushing off the ground still, but this little bastard's helping.
Oh man.
Like that mage hand might be stronger than her. So it's almost like she's like, I'll just use the mage hand.
He would just kind of look at her and just go, that's quite the spell. I honestly, considering if you were just a normal spellcaster, I would just say that and walk away with it. However, I might as well ask, because I'm trying to learn anatomy and all that things, because of what I do, cleric-wise and all that. How did you make all that weight just randomly appear into one area?
Oh, well, that. It's not as bad as some other things could be. Essentially, I take the fat that is naturally in the ass of a person, and I essentially just
hardened it. More kind of pulling on earth and arcana.
So, in other words, you forced earth and arcana into the fat built within somebody's body.
Mm-hmm.
And since you're doing it on the behind, it would cause an imbalance.
Yes.
That's weirdly smart.
Indeed. I'm quite proud of it. And she smiles. Because sort of like, I know it's smart. Believe me, I'm proud of it.
Here you go. I mean, yes, I mean, you should be. Considering, weirdly enough, that's a somewhat tricky thing. You could easily, with earth and magic, make someone heavier, but to do it to a specific body part, that allows some forethought.
Mm-hmm.
Well thought through. And
She smiles wider. Like, yeah, I have thought this shit through.
oh man.
She was like, well, that one is one of the more. That's one of the simpler spells I have.
Oh, understood. So that's probably something that could be more easily learned.
Yes, that is more of a second pool from something that's
Okay.
pulled from the second slots.
Understood.
As she's just kind of like, you see the tome like fold out in front of her and kind of start flicking through.
Yeah,
She's like,
yeah.
didn't make that one, didn't make that one. She would mention, she's like, one of my favorite things to do is to cast haste on myself. And then start casting multiple spells at people.
That's honestly not a bad idea. I might make note of that.
I would, it's quite useful.
It sounds
Not
like
as-
it.
Not as useful in martial, but since you also, if I had to
Yes.
guess, you're more sneaky than you are upfront brutish.
Yes, I'm more of a bloodletter rogue because Yavina, I
Oh.
was a fighter, but Yavina looked at me and said, changing that essentially, and changed my
Oh.
entire ability to fight.
You
I've
would
been
just hear
making
that.
it work.
That's fair.
I do with what I can. It means I can't take anywhere near as many hits, but
If you ever want to be switched back, I have messed with people's skill sets before. Being a witch and all.
I'll keep that in mind. I've been the one thing I can say is I've always been more of a martial than a magic user, but I think when the times are right, I'm more than willing to cast magic. I have to find a good area in between without sacrificing a possible ending to an enemy, if that makes sense.
It does. I more than understand that.
Yeah.
As also something that he would note that I just think is gonna be funny. Whenever
Mhm.
she casts a cantrip, it is always hand related. As if all of her cantrip slots are hands.
Of course.
Because you've only seen her cast 3 cantrips.
Yeah.
All of them have been hand related.
So there's Mage Hand, and then the back one. What was the other one?
She would do a different back one.
Oh, she has 2 back types. Okay.
Yeah. Well, so she hasn't. She was like, I do have this one, but this one might make you feel a little uncomfortable. This one's a little spicy.
I mean, it should be fine. I've had my body whitened before by my daughter because she was trying to learn her hunter's marks. So,
Oh, I think I know what her skill set was.
yes.
He gets his ass slapped by a spectral hand, and he
Okay.
heals.
Right. Okay, buddy. He would just look at her and just go. It is that moment, like, there's that, like, obvious, like, he doesn't know what the fuck to say. Like, he's processing that shit.
Yeah, no, she sees, he would just see her head slowly flop to the side as she's just snickering. As a sort of like, I warned you.
Yeah.
You didn't believe me.
Yeah. He would just go, you weren't joking. You didn't
No.
mean that. which I figured to a degree you did mean it because it's a witch, but I also figured there was a shot you might be joking.
Sometimes I joke. That
That's
was not
fair.
one of them.
That is fair. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just goes, yeah. It's just a fucking, like, full send of this is my enjoyment of life.
God. Here just go. Well, that is a cantrip. That's all I can really say for it. That is a cantrip that you have chosen to make.
Oh, God.
Whatever works for you. It didn't hurt, so I'm guessing it's not supposed to be damaging.
It does not harm. It heals it helps also imbue the person with regenerative magic, and it applies a little bit of focus to your next instance of fighting.
Understood.
So for, I would say this, for probably the next 6 seconds while his brain was processing,
yeah.
I think that wasn't helping, is his brain was also hardwired, ready to swing on a bitch.
Yeah.
It was like that weird, why is there a moment of fucking adrenaline fucking high?
Yeah.
He had a second of just weird adrenaline. It was just I'm ready to fight. And then just faded.
God. I don't know why, but when you said that, by the way, what she did with the hand, my brain, I fucking, how sometimes when you think about something, you'll hear a certain sound that you've heard in the past, just in your head. My brain went to fucking metal clang, like you just fucking hit a piece of metal, it makes that fucking ting. Just...
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yeah,
he was just gonna go, well, those will surely be at least useful, and they are interesting at the very least, so I'm not surprised that I haven't seen a cleric use it. But, at the same time, the heals are useful for a cantrip.
I never understand why people would want to use them.
I can both understand, and at the same time not.
Yeah. It's not she's aw.
I have to sit there and wonder if it is okay for me to heal my ally via slapping them.
Well, sometimes people need a good slap.
That might be a cantrip that I only use with Yavina followers, because I feel like anybody else might take that the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Yeah. If you ever get harmed, I can use your cantrip, I guess, to help you.
Yes. Absolutely.
That would work.
I wouldn't mind.
I know you wouldn't. That is why I'm putting that out there.
She fucking snickers. Oh, God.
Oh, man. Right.
No.
That is the fucking... I'm seeing a theme here with this fucking lady.
Yeah, that's this witch. She just said, yeah, but what if fuckery
Yeah.
at its finest?
Fucker at its finest and uncomfort for people.
Well, it's just get better. Just don't be uncomfortable.
Nah, you're right. My bad for not being able to handle the fucking 10 times my weight out of nowhere on my ass. My apologies.
Oh no, that's different.
I would imagine that would also be uncomfortable for a different reason. It's
Oh god.
Oh god, right. Dude, I want to mention, that's one of those things where, he just fucking looks at that print, and he does not say it, but he's just thinking back in mind, he's like, I'm fucking glad the triplets or fucking Noki isn't there to fucking see that shit. Last thing I need them is knowing those fucking spells, so they can fucking bully people with it.
Oh, they would too.
They would if they knew about it.
Just wait till they learn.
Dude, I swear if I'm walking around town one day, and I'm dealing with the gods, dealing with this stuff, and they need to get hold of me, and they fucking cast that on me, so I stop walking. Brother, that feels like something they do, and the problem is that I hate that that is something that they probably would actually do.
Oh, they would, because it would really make you stop walking.
Yeah. Oh god, right. Right, okay. Well, I guess we'll keep going eventually to Davenport and then to Athene.
Hell yeah.
We didn't get lore drops from her, no, but we did get spell drops from her, so.
Oh yeah, she just lets you know about her two cantrips she's made, a normal spell, and then a second level spell that she's made.
Oh yeah.
And also, you would have noted that she only told you about the charming one. She didn't actually cast it on you.
Yeah, which is appreciated. I think I mentioned, but just in case, he would have mentioned to her, like, if she wants to continue basically just showing all of her fucking spells to him, she can while they're traveling, just like in between cities. Or if she wants to wait until they're in a safe zone, they can do that too. Oh.
Yeah, she'd be more than willing to show them off. It doesn't seem like she gets this chance very often.
Yeah.
Because there's not many people who are willing subjects to, of all fucking people, a witch.
Yeah. It's that weird thing, like, she's found somebody that is literally gone, I care about intelligence. Whatever the fuck I can learn, I'm gonna learn it. And if that means that I have to be subjected to the said fucking things, so be it.
Alright, the witch is enjoying this conversation because it's someone who cares about knowledge.
Yeah. Like, I kid you not, he would give her the same fucking thing about, like, hey, if you need a test subject, or if you want to fuck around with something, fucking go for it. I will be a tough subject. I do not care. If it helps people in the long run, sure.
Alright, she would smile.
I don't care if it fucking changes me permanently. I don't care if it fucking changes my race. I don't fucking care if it sends me into a different damn world. You can get me back, probably.
She'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out, yeah. Like,
oh god, that's great, man. I'm so glad you don't give a shit.
dude, Ryu is like the perfect fucking test subject for literally anyone. Like,
oh man, that's great.
yeah. Oh man, right. Well, Davenport.
Yeah. So, Davenport is nowhere near as empty.
Damn. For real?
But also, I'm gonna be real. Because fucking army.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Alright. That's 2 more days of travel with some saves.
Yeah. Give me your wisdoms.
First one, because we have advantage on this stuff. That's 30-20.
Okay.
I'm canceling out all the bad rolls with these second rolls. By the way, that advantage is coming in clutch. And then a nat 20 on the second one.
You're fine. You're vibing even.
Yeah, dude, it's the fucking witch. She's keeping the whispers out of my head.
Yeah, she's talking.
Yeah.
I should mention that, like, she's not talking your ear off an ungodly amount.
Yeah.
But she is just talking. Just like when she sees a moment to talk about something, she talks about it. Like, she would just openly mention, like, yeah, I've been just watching the plants change. And studying it.
Have you learned anything about it?
Well, I've learned that it seems that the plant life is slowly becoming alive.
In a sentient manner?
In more of a monstrous manner.
Of course.
Well, from what I've seen, it is similar to that of like a mimic. But it might eventually evolve some of the plants into the deer-like things.
Right, those things. I still don't know what they can do. We always kill them before they can do anything.
I figured out that they really, really don't like fire.
We used to have a fire elemental. He's dead.
Oh, I would have experimented on him.
Yeah, he pissed off the Titan succubus, and Kalele is her name. And she killed him.
Oh, good old Kalele.
Yes. Oh, you know each other.
Well, I know about her, and I have met her a few times.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if she'd remember me.
I mean, she seems pretty good with faces. I would imagine she would. Unless it's been a long time.
How long has it been? I don't know.
If you're a human, I'd go, well, it's probably at least been maybe 5 years or something. But with you being an Azamar, who knows?
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, you only look like you're in your 20s.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
I'm just being honest.
She gives a smile and like it looks like, oh, you just compliment her, she's happy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh, you look like you're in your 20s. Her, hell yeah, because I know sure as fuck I ain't.
Oh, man. Dude, the most like, I'm not, but thanks.
Yeah, no, like, oh, you're so sweet.
Oh, God. Dude, a fucking Azamar witch is a fucking... That is an entity.
That's also, like, terrifying, because that means she has nothing but time on her hands.
Uh-huh.
To fuck with shit, because it's like, oh, when are you gonna die? Never. Huh?
Oh, God.
Because Azamars also, another thing that people don't, at least in my worlds, Azamars stop aging in their prime.
Yeah.
So when they hit the prime of their life, they cease aging. So they're always in the prime after a certain point.
Yep.
So it's just almost like, okay, this just never gets easier. Like with humans, no, it just stays bad.
Yep. Yep. That's just how it goes. You think bad for humans, look at the Haringen.
Oh yeah, look at also like, I know it's like not as bad as Haringen, but lizard folk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those fuckers, they're in their prime and they're like 22.
Or grungs. Grungs are also in a similar area. They get to live like a few years and then they're dead.
Yeah, prime of your life, 1 year.
Like, I kid you not, I think base D&D or something like that, grungs are only supposed to live like 10 years at max. Something like that.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, so it's like not even a year old, and they're essentially already a teenager, and it's almost like, oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, grungs they exist.
Oh yeah, that's fucking.
I'm waiting for somebody to come into the fucking comments and be like, actually, it's 8 years. Fucking,
Yeah. Also,
go fuck yourself if you type that.
now everyone go type it just for the fun of it. Now I would say this. Ryu would know this now that I fixed the fucking spell because I was doing it in the background.
Yeah.
When she used the encouraging hands, is what it's called.
Yeah.
Vilva's encouraging hand.
Yeah.
He healed for 17 damn hit points.
Damn. I did tell her I'd use one of her things, so I will equip it. I'm just gonna make sure that it's only on fucking people that are okay with that shit. Cause like you do that to anyone else, and it is the most like, all right.
This is awkward.
Yeah. It's the most like him, like looking at like I did not mean to click that. I don't even know why I clicked. What did I click? Nature check of 19, I guess.
All right, let me see if there's any nature.
Yeah. No, it's just the most like he's like looking over at them like, hey, how you doing? Yeah. Sorry, man. dude, Ryu, the only hero, like, out of spell slots. He's out of the fucking, like, surgery heal charges, and he has to look at, like, Hazir or somebody. And look to them, and just, like, it's that moment, like, he looks at them, and they look at him, and they know what's coming, and he just gives that look of, like, kind of like gritted smile, and just, like, that most, like, gritted teeth, just, sorry, man. You know what's coming. Just.
You need help.
Yeah, it's my duty. Fucking.
Oh god,
Dude.
like when he's like, I would say this is just also gives you an idea. When he starts like trying to attune to the new spell,
Yeah.
he would see the fucking tome fly over and flip to the page, so it makes it fucking easier.
Yeah.
Like, the tome's just helpful. I want to mention, this thing is doing its own fucking thing in the background. Like, it's not... She might have a sentient book. Like, you're not sure.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, it is a tome that is... It is a book. Like a wizard's book that is sitting here with enough fucking spells crammed into it that it's just like, fuck it, I'm sentient now.
My god, dude.
I'm gonna do my own fucking thing.
Gosh damn. Dude,
Yeah.
I hate that I can just like click on my cleric sheet now and I just see the fucking cantrip Vilva's encouraging hand.
Uh-huh.
Spectral hand of Vilva's form of Vilva forms and slaps the ass of the choking target. The target heals for 1d4 and gains advantage to their next attack. It is an action. Or technically, in our version, a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, it's a 30-foot radius, too.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
You could sneak attack somebody.
You could, except, you know. Yeah, I could sneak attack somebody and they'll look over at my friend and go, anyways, sorry? Heal.
There is a rogue class that gets there that if they heal somebody, they can add their sneak attack
Damn.
to the healing.
That's actually sick. I did not know that.
Yeah, I also just feel like if there's a rogue that specifically like, I want to heal. Like, I want to do a healing attack to, like, my ally. I'm like, fuck it, yeah, sure, sneak attack. I don't care.
Yeah.
Why not? There's a little bit of bonus healing. It's neat.
Yeah.
And for some characters, in some moments, that might just save their fucking ass.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I know it's like, oh, it's just a D4. Yeah, sometimes that D4 is, like, the difference between life and death.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
And also
actually.
something he would notice that with this cantrip, that most cantrips don't have.
Yeah.
It still adds the fucking spellcasting modifier to it.
Yeah.
So it goes like, yeah, no, you have a +3, cool, there's an automatic +3 to this. So minimum of 4 health that they are regaining.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. With the fucking encouraging hand.
It's very useful.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Which, as they keep going, they would reach Davenport, and they would see, as they look down the, like, kind of, like, the slowly meandering path down to Davenport, they would see that, from Davenport down to the crossroads,
Yeah.
they would see that crossroads is, like, half on fire.
Ah.
And he can actively see, like, in that distance, like, demons.
Okay, Kravix is going to town. Okay. So,
Yeah.
if anything, that means Kravix will actually be helping the teams going to Crossroads. This is good. Okay.
Yeah, no, like, you're seeing, he sees one of Kravix's team, which is the samurai.
Yeah.
You basically see when he blinks forward and unsheathes his weapon, like, at that distance. Because the reason why I can say you can see this is because it's down a fucking, like, into a cavern. Like, you're looking down at this shit.
Yeah.
And the only reason it takes 2 days to get down there is because, like, the meandering path down a mountain.
That's fair.
So in reality, it's only probably, like, maybe a day.
Yeah.
Maybe not even that. Maybe like 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Like it's
just the path that was made for it.
yeah, it's also because difficult terrain if you're traveling down into the Underdark.
True. True.
You basically see like he unsheathes and when he blinks forward and it causes like a line of fire behind him.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the demons are causing their own fucking menaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are menaces. They're doing work. We're just waiting for Loose Group to eventually show.
Yeah, they'll probably show up. He should probably be done near soon. Also, from what you've literally heard, is that he's been gaining power from making these bargains.
Yeah.
So, he's nearly a 6th level at this point, too, which is like,
Sick.
this is useful to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Win-win for him.
So, oh yeah. So, as you would keep traveling, it would now be just, if I'm understanding correctly, it would just be you and the mining group left.
Till we get to Athene.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Well, there would be an encounter, but I'm gonna be honest, because again, the squad,
Yeah.
it kind of just gets handled.
What was the encounter?
So you would see another one of the fucking gravity defiers.
Oh, okay.
It comes sailing up,
Yeah.
and you just hear Vilva just go, "Oh, you're adorable."
Yeah.
And she just calls this fucking monster adorable.
Yeah.
As the first damn thing she did was force the thing to make an int save, and it felt incapacitated and fell to the ground.
Oh.
Which just let everyone circle beat it.
God. I guess we sacrifice it to Nin and Yin. Yin and Nin.
Yeah. It's gone. I rolled. It's like, is there an encounter? Yes. What type of encounter? Nat 2. I'm like, oh, okay, it's pretty serious. Is it even worth, like, showing up? No.
Oh.
Like, so that's 4 levels. You just guaranteed yourself.
Yep.
So yeah, as Vilva just looks at it like, oh, neat.
God, dude.
Like, she just looks like, oh, isn't that just adorable? It's dead. All right.
Oh man. Oh, isn't it just adorable? Oh, it's traumatized.
Aww.
Oh man.
Oh,
Alright, so
like,
we're 2 days Athene. We run into one thing and it got brutalized.
like, y'all are like, there's a few commoners that are on the road.
Yeah.
But it's the thing of like, Ryu doesn't even get to see them. He just sees the corpses.
That checks. That checks. Fucking Geniacs took out some range. Actually, fucking totally took out some rage.
Yeah, no, it's just the most like, what happened? Oh, they're dead. Okay.
You just see blood all over Thule.
Okay. Does any? All right. There is like the second day of travel.
Yeah.
When he wakes up, he looks over. He just sees Thule is like got purple blood on her arm. And there's like 2 dead like commoners that weren't there when he went to sleep.
That checks. Oh man.
Like it's just the most like problem solved.
Are you good, Thule?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, wash that off. That would be-
yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to get contaminated.
See Vilva just like look through her book and she says, he ate water. It just holds out a ball of water.
Funny enough,
That is
and he'd also create water.
ah.
That's something I can say that I can actually match you when it comes to magic.
Oh. can you do this? And she makes hers purple.
Can I make mine purple?
You can try Arcana check.
Alright. I got a 15.
You make like a teal.
Close enough.
And she's just like, oh, you can't change it. You all mention you see Thule look between, just like move her arm between the two water like balls.
Oh man.
And then she's like,
I have
mhm.
an idea. Can I one-up them by using another first level spell slot to turn the 30-foot ball into 60-foot?
Like a second level spell.
Yeah, I'm just using, there's no second level for this class, for this thing. Oh, there is second level. But it doesn't change the size, from my understanding. It's still the same thing.
It extends the area to 35.
Oh, only 35? Damn. I can do that. I can do that. If I can change it to a second level.
Okay, hold on, let me see. Okay, so like you create a second level ball of water with the first ball of water.
Yeah, I'll just put them together.
You now have
75.
65 foot
Yeah, 65, sorry.
ball of water. That's like weirdly annoying to control.
Just go, but can you do this?
You just hear that. Oh, like,
I'm hearing that as a no.
No, what you're healing is a challenge.
I heard a That sounds like a rejection to me.
As it then hers gets 40 feet of more water.
Okay.
As she does a third level slot.
Fuck you, I only have second levels. Alright. So that's 40, so she has 70. So if I use another first level.
Oh my god, I can't believe this is a fucking canon event.
Dude, listen, we need a way to fucking decompress. And he also just woke up. So that's 30 plus 30 plus 35. So that's 95 feet of water.
Yeah, it's like 95 feet. Like, which is like...
Yeah.
Basically like 30... Like 32, 35 gallons?
Yeah. So I feel like...
some shit.
To kind of keep it from swallowing up fully so she's not just drowning, I'm just gonna hover it over both the witch and my head.
Alright, the witch. Actually, you know what? Does she do this? Oh my god. Okay, so you'd see her get this, like... She's getting this smile. This, like, snicker.
Yeah.
As, she would use another first level slot.
Okay.
Making hers a 100. And then she just fucking adds it to yours.
Brother.
So, hey, Ryu?
Yeah?
Overloaded Arcana. Fucking con save.
Okay.
Or concentration check.
Is it a con or a concentration? I don't have Warcaster, so...
Okay, concentration then.
Okay, so I'm 1 under then. So that is a 10. 1 to 10, concentrations, you fail. 11 to 20, you succeed. So I barely fail.
Cool. So here's where this gets funny. You said you had over your and the witch's head.
Yeah, like 95 feet of water.
Yeah. So try 195 feet.
God. God. What about the other ball of water she had from before?
Yeah, that was the 100-foot ball of water. She added it to yours.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a whole separate thing she made.
You know, she was like, all right, well, let's see how strong you are with magic. And just fucking...
Yeah.
It was almost like fucking devilish grin of it's a witch. And she was like, I wonder, how is this gonna go? Exactly as I expected. As,
Yeah.
alright. Ryu and the witch
Yeah.
get to make a strength save.
All right.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. 13 plus 3, so I got 16.
Under
man.
95 feet of water. So that's like 60 gallons
Yeah.
getting dumped on you guys.
God, dude.
It's like 60, like 2 gallons, or like 61.
Yeah.
Is 16 enough?
Is 16 enough? Hey, I'm guessing this is so I don't fucking get taken with the fucking water.
Yeah.
I'm just lucky she didn't fucking go spiteful and be like, alright, that spell from before? Fuck you, bitch.
If anything, that might help, because he just wouldn't move.
True, true.
Well, if 16 isn't enough, I know she fails.
Okay, cool.
Is 16 enough? I'm gonna roll. Okay, because this is like an arbitrary DC thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll say fuck it. Yeah, sure. 16's enough.
Okay.
Is hers enough? Okay, so neither of you get knocked prone,
Okay.
but you are both drenched.
God. That's horrible for her. Right, shit, I didn't think about that.
Let me actually see.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as the water would slam down and all Ryu can really hear is, you know, the rush of water.
Yeah.
Because, while he is a darling, he still has fluffy ears.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they are a little bit sensitive.
A
So
little.
it's almost just like, oh, fucking ah.
Yeah, yeah.
Of, like, crashing water. And then you just hear her, like, snickering.
Yeah.
And the sound of her, like, casting a spell.
Okay.
As, he sees, like, she gets a bit creative as she effectively, you see her effectively cast Cloud of Daggers,
Uh-huh.
and the daggers would kind of swirl around her and Ryu in a non-damaging way.
Okay.
And then she casts Heat Metal on them, so they're now emitting heat.
Ah. Yeah.
Which is her way of fucking drying
Right.
off.
God. You would just look at her and just go, you know, I appreciate the creativity, but couldn't you just destroy water?
I can create, I didn't have Destroy.
Oh, got you. Well, I can. And he would just use, because my version is create or destroy water. Not just create water.
Yeah, she has probably written in her book Create Water.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because I will just tell you this, Create or Destroy Water is not a spell she naturally has.
Gotcha.
She just can fucking cast it.
Fair, fair. Yeah, so he would destroy the water off their clothes, I guess.
Cool.
It just
You
got-
see her
Yeah.
go like,
See?
I should get that.
You should. Who
You
would have
see
guessed
the
I would
book?
have one-upped a witch when it came to magic to some degree?
Well, in my defense,
Mhm.
I rarely ever use that.
I don't think I've ever cast it myself, to be honest.
Then why do you have it? It just...
It was more for if someone stepped out of line, a very specific someone, I was going to drench them.
Oh.
And, because it would have basically put them on death's door. It would have just been a shut the fuck up. Also, because if we ever ran out of rations and we needed water, it's kind of just there. However, I haven't used many of my spells, actually, now that I've thought about it. The only spells I've used that take proper slots has been silence and cure wounds.
Oh.
I probably need to look into getting different types of spells.
Oh. She fucking gets a fucking, like, a very knowing grin. Of like, I have ideas.
I'll tell you what. While we're traveling, you can handpick the ones you want me to learn, and I'll learn them.
Well, and here we go. She'd start telling you about some of her other spells.
Alright.
So she would actually inform you about a spell that is her essentially fixed version of Misty Step.
Okay.
As she calls it, Lusty Step.
Okay. That checks. I will add that to the inventory of things I can do. Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
I only have up to 2nd level, so keep that in mind.
That is a 2nd level.
Mm-hmm. That is, I think I only have 1 2nd level that I can cast. Let me see. Yeah, silence. I can get rid of silence because I have other ways of doing silence, so it's fine. Lusty.
There it is.
Lusty.
There it is.
Where?
The
Oh,
little
right.
Lusty Step.
Right, yeah, it has her name in front of it. There it is. Alright. Alright.
What? What?
I just saw some of the other ones, that's all. I'll let those be revealed when the DM deems so.
Yeah, and she just lets you know, like, yeah, no, this, she's like, well, I could show it off,
Yes.
and I will. And so she'd wait till it's unfortunately enough for Ryu, just fucking Ryu.
Yeah.
And then she'd teleport as he's forced to roll a charisma save.
Alright. Charisma save. That is a 5 plus 5. So that is a... Hold up, wait. That's clerk sheet. 5 plus 7. So that's a 12.
That will not succeed.
Damn.
As for only luckily for Ryu, because she would actively go out of her way to end the effect.
Yeah.
But for like about, because she teleports 35 feet away from him, not just 30, 35.
Yeah.
Which is just far enough to be infuriating for people who can only go 30 feet.
Yeah. That's like half of the races out there.
Yeah. So like, you bitch.
Marshall,
For like,
hate her.
oh, they really will. They really do. For like 6 seconds, he's charmed.
My god. Alright.
And then she ends the effect, which gives him the feeling that that could have gone on for longer.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm looking at the spell, and I just want to mention it out there, because there's a specific way that teleportation works that you didn't mention. You twirl, showing off your assets, forcing all targets within 10 feet to roll a charisma save.
Yep. So she
Ryu
twirled.
doesn't have assets.
You just twirl.
I just twirl.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like he'll definitely at least like kind of show it off, like, oh yeah, I can probably figure that out. Like, just the most like she I feel like at some point he's definitely just kind of like pressing it through the fucking trip, like this. No, a little bit more pizzazz. Like this, I don't.
He does like just like a half-ass spin, and he would see the spell just not work. It'd still eat his slot, but it wouldn't work. He's like, "Oh, you are a particular type of bitch." Okay. This is the somatic component. I actually have to do this right.
Oh god. Dude, I definitely feel like it's one of the things where he did a half spin and she looked at him. She was like, "Well, you can do better than that." Like type of like.
She was like, "No, not quite. You
No.
gotta put energy into it."
He fucking spins way too fucking fast. Like there's no pizzazz. There is just fucking spin.
Okay. Literally there.
What do you want from me? What do you?
I want you to be able to use the magic.
Well.
Her reasoning is completely sound. And she's like, "No, I just like you to be able to use the magic properly, and it not backfire on you."
Why'd you set up the magic where you need to be very performative towards to do your thing? What if you don't have enough time?
You'll have time.
Do you
It's meant
expect
to be.
an enemy to stand there and wait?
They have for me.
I hate to tell you this, right?
Mhm.
Not everyone, they may do that for you, but see, I don't look like you, and they aren't going to be quite as patient with me.
Oh.
You see these sunken in eyes?
Yeah.
They aren't gonna wait for eyes like this. Or the fucking chapped lips. Or like he just fucking goes down the list of just all of like a fucking list of just like, see, here's all the physical fucking ugliness of me, okay, buddy? So I've got this, and I've got like just self-deprecating as hell.
Oh, we can't have that.
Well,
And
I mean,
she
it's
pokes
like that,
you.
huh?
She goes, "Boop." And he feels magic hit his body.
Okay.
His lips are no longer chapped.
Fuck. He didn't look. He didn't look at her. He just goes, what? Did you put moisture in my lips?
So, here's the fucking thing that just happened to you, Ryu.
Yeah.
She has imbued into you a boon.
Oh my god. Okay.
So, she heard you complaining, or like, mentioning, like, no one's gonna give a fuck. No
Yeah.
one will, okay, she's like, okay, well, we can fix that. Fixes it. Boon of beauty. Fuck you.
Okay.
So,
right.
Ryu's eyes now, like, unsync of their own accord.
Okay.
Like, anything that would help him look better naturally occurs of its own volition.
Gotcha.
So, like, his skin is also now, like, weirdly, like, it's not overly smooth, but it's smooth.
Yeah, yeah. God.
So, he just does that, 'cause witch.
Dude, he just looks at her and just go, I mean, it's appreciated. I didn't... Why would you waste your magic on making me look like this, though?
Well, now they'd wait for you to spin.
Alright.
Now you have every reason to figure out how to spin. And just...
That's fair enough. I can't make excuses.
Mhm.
Oh god, right, he does the spin.
It works.
Cool.
I want to mention. Yep, that's
Yeah.
Vilva.
Yeah.
It's like, why'd you waste your magic? Her response, why not? I
Yeah.
wasn't using it anyways.
Oh god.
It was just sitting there.
Dude. Gosh damn. Yeah, I was sitting here, I was like, okay, you're like, yeah, whatever beauty, like, you know, like, is lacking, essentially. And I'm sitting here, like, okay, but, like, I guess I should ask this. What, like, I know there's the bits he mentioned, which would have been just his fucking eyes, lips, and fingernails. Like, that's probably the big ones. Because, like, though, let's be real, this man has not gotten to take care of that. Like, at all. Those nails
Yeah.
probably look disgusting as fuck if we're being real. It's medieval times.
Yeah. So like,
Is there anything...
his hair?
Yeah.
So like, his hair doesn't get greasy.
Oh, shit. That's nice.
It also like doesn't tend to fall in the way unless
Yeah.
it would look good.
Ah,
Then
okay.
it does.
Okay, understood. Yeah, because see, I was gonna ask, I was like, what's her definition of beauty? Because if she's the one who cast it, wouldn't it be up to her idea of that?
Yeah, so you're getting to deal with like you're dealing not with just like, oh, it's just some random guy's version of beauty. No, it's like what is damn near looks like a stripper witch.
Yeah.
Her beauty standards are probably pretty high.
Yeah, that's
so,
why
like,
I'm asking.
This is like weirdly helpful. It's just, there's the hair. There's like his nails are in like good condition.
Yeah.
And they don't seem to have dirt under them anymore.
Oh my
somehow.
god. Oh my god.
Somehow.
Somehow.
Skin smoother. His
Probably
teeth
fucking
are.
eyelashes too.
His eyelashes are like they look good for like a guy, effectively.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you don't have like gigantic eyelashes like her.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, no, that's like a netting of examples.
Yeah.
If that helps.
That helps. That helps.
Yeah, so like, unless it'll look good, his hair won't fall in his eyes.
Understood.
Like, get in the way.
Yeah.
So like, if a clump of hair falls in his like in front of his eye, at least he knows like, okay, this looks good, but I need this out of the way. Like,
yeah.
it's just fucking like.
Oh god. Alright, so I need to, I guess, just go down to the bottom of my notes. I don't know if this has any mechanical effects or if this is literally just for the funnies, but I have a
It does have an effect.
of beauty. Okay.
It basically inflicts a disadvantage on not being charmed.
Understood. Oh man, fuck. Right. Disadvantage on enemies not being charmed. Alright, cool.
This is the most like. Why do you just know this? Okay.
Yeah. Dude,
Because why not?
why not? God. Well, she can be happy. He learned her phase step spell thing. Or not phase step, sorry. Lustful step.
Yep. She smiles. She's happy.
Hell yeah.
First level.
There are first levels.
Yeah. Does she have anything unequivocal for first level? So let me double check.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be like, well,
Mm-hmm.
I have one, and this is one that I'm going to fully admit I don't have made yet, but she's still going to recommend it.
Okay.
Oh, because I will be making it soon.
Yeah.
She'd be like, well, there's one that makes your skin really, really smooth and makes things slide off of it.
That could be useful.
Mm-hmm. It made the bull's horn slide off of my gut instead of hitting me.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder you weren't hurt.
Yeah. like, mm-hmm. Like, she just fucking nods, like, mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Like, it's that look of, I cheat.
Yeah, she does. Oh man.
Is basically you'd find out that this silky smooth skin spell you can put on yourself,
Yeah.
it kind of acts like a bit like a shield you could cast, like Shield of Faith you can cast on yourself,
Yeah.
but instead of it being like a +2, it's like a +3.
Oh, nice. So it's just
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, that's the thing with a lot of her shit, it seems.
Yeah, it's literally just another spell, but it's the better version of it.
Uh-huh.
Oh god, right. That's sick. Whenever it gets made, I will add it. It'll just replace Shield of Faith.
Yeah, which I think Shield of Faith does a +2.
Yeah, +2 and it's a bonus action.
Yeah, so it's basically the same thing, but
+3.
yeah, +3.
Yeah.
Just better. Fuck you.
Oh man. Right.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that she'd give you those 2 recommendations of her own creation, because of course she would.
Of course she would. Yeah, you'll keep those in mind. You'll just give her a nod. Just say, I'll try and use it when I can. At least that way you know that your magic's actually being used.
Yay. I know that there's a few succubi and incubi using my magic.
That's not
She just
too surprising considering what I've seen.
Yeah, that's also some of the lighter stuff.
I'm not surprised, considering it's able to match my current casting abilities.
Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining eventually that'll change, though.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
There's some things that are a bit further down the line.
Fair, fair. Well, you can teach me those when the time comes.
Hooray!
Yeah.
She just does a and it just fucking keeps going.
Hell yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. So
Right.
you guys keep going.
Yeah, keep going. On to Athene.
As
Anything in Athene?
y'all have done y'all 2 days.
Yes.
2 days of wisdom saves.
Right, let's see. That is... Oh, that... I gotta stop closing that damn sheet. 17.
Okay.
And then a 24.
You're good.
Yeah. Azir might not be. Why is the monk doing bad on wisdom saves?
Because
Monk.
Hazier's a dex.
Yeah, but monks need wisdom.
No, he doesn't.
What?
Fun fact. Hazier has never had good wisdom. From the Katsu campaign to this one, he has never been high in wisdom. He's just been insanely dexterous.
God, dude.
Like, in the Katsu campaign, he had over 20 dex.
Yeah.
Like, that was just a thing. But his wisdom was, like, never over an 18.
Fair.
Like...
Oh, man.
That was just, like, a little, like, thing that I had as, like, just a little background funny.
Yeah.
Like, there was a few times it was, like, wisdom save, and I'm like, he has a +3 in a goddamn dream.
Yep. Oh, man.
The odds of success are minimal.
Very minimal, but he tried.
He did try. It never works, but he did try.
He did. Oh, man.
I also forgot to give fucking Kishk advantage as I'm supposed to. It didn't fucking matter.
Damn.
I
What the hell? What the fuck? You gotta give him his stuff back.
No.
Damn. Oh,
Alright.
man.
Yeah, so as you guys would enter Hivenir,
Yeah.
things would be pretty much so if there's anything y'all want to do here in Hivenir other than just see the group off to fucking
Have we ever gone through Davenport? Or am I misunderstanding?
yeah, no, y'all are at Athelney.
Yeah, you said Hivenir.
My bad. Athelney.
Yeah. It's that weird thing. I don't think we have anything to see them off with on Athlone. It's that weird thing of they are literally there just to get minerals, mine, scavenge, that sort of thing. Of course, if the guards find a leech, they can try and go kill it. But
Cool.
I don't think we have a reason to stick around in our group here.
Alright, cool. So y'all will leave.
Yeah.
As yeah, you guys will head off with a squad
Yeah.
of Ryu, Kish, Thule,
We will. One thing.
G-Nex,
I forgot to do
Azir, and Adler. Oh.
Yeah, sorry about that. When I swing back through Hivenir, I'll have to look for that cache. But there are 2 caches in Athelney, so I do want to like try and look, just while we're passing through.
Yeah, then go ahead and give me an investigation.
Yeah, sorry about that. It hit me like as we started saying like, all right, so you guys start leaving. I'm like, all right, damn it.
I will have people help.
That is a 17.
Adler will help you look.
Heck yeah.
And you get advantage.
Nice.
Encouraging hands. Sorry, no, gentle caress.
Yeah,
That gives you advantage on skill check.
I swear, I was gonna say, it's just like, yeah, we're walking downtown. I get fucking slapped. Is that would be like, hey. Hey, calm it down.
I'm healthy.
Give me a heads up.
No.
There it is. I have a +10 in my investigation, so like otherwise I just rolled bad. That's a 27.
Alright, cool. I will roll
caress.
see if... Oh my god.
Damn, Vilva with a 29. Adler had a 20, Vilva got a 29, I got like a 27.
Yeah, so, she rolled a nat 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Okay, so she has the same plus as me.
She is smart. She is witch.
She is witch. I actually might have the same intel as her, funny enough.
Big brain.
Big brain.
Big brain.
I can fucking say that I am on par with the intelligence of a witch.
Don't say that to her.
Hello.
She might mega boost her int just to be higher than you.
What the fuck?
It
that a
seems you two are
challenge?
stuck in this one-up game.
Listen, you gotta. I had a fucking like a 1-up game with fucking Yuko as Katsuo once, but it only lasted that one time. But what if I just have a character where instead I just 1-up them constantly?
Alright. Keep trying to one-up Vilva.
I will.
Oh boy.
I need someone to fucking lighten the mood a little.
Well, the witch who views the, like, oh no, Sanity don't hurt. Oh well. I'm not gonna change at all. I do not care.
That checks with her. That honestly does.
She's like, I'm gonna act the exact same as if nothing is wrong.
She fucking would. She would, man.
She is. She's walking around. This shit's normal. Like,
Yeah.
it's...
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah.
But yeah. I just. Oh, that's funny to me.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, no, I feel like it's definitely one of those things. Where, like, I don't even know how something like that would start, but if that ever fucking came up, of like, yeah, you know, I'm fucking intelligent, fucking Ryu going, I got the same stat as you. It's like, what the fuck is a stat? How do you know what a stat is?
I'm supposed to be the one that knows that. You shut fuck.
Dude, him using fucking reality that has like a fucking stat bar. Like, well, as you can see here, I'm looking at my sheet. What the fuck? Everyone else, what the fuck is this?
Ah, yes, this is what we call fourth wall breaking. Hurt. Ah, so I see the illusion has been shattered. Understood. It's just fucking like
God.
her being more than aware of it because of witch.
Yeah. But yeah, what did we find? Did we find a cache? Did we find both of the caches? There's supposed to be 2 in Athene.
Yeah, y'all would find both because fucking
Sick.
eh.
Sick.
No,
Found the caches.
it's bad.
Why?
Cause y'all aren't supposed to find those.
But we found them.
Why?
Because we can.
No.
Yes. I mean, you put
You
them
aren't
out there for us, so.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You had a fucking god tell us.
Bullshit.
Brother. You can't backtrack because the witch fucking knows.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
See here, dump.
Hey, don't insult me. Don't insult me.
I will.
What the hell? I forgot to
It's
mention
deserved.
something. I guess while you're trying to find, because I know you probably need to find images for the items.
Yes.
I just put this out there for people that I forgot to mention about Vilva, funny enough, image-wise. Her fingernail is very small, but it's, you know, a very massive picture, you know, and then you barely really see the fingernail. But the fingernail is like a pink. So she has like pink painted fingernails. So it just contrasts with the, it's like, alright, all these dark colors, and you see these bright pink. Like, not bright, not like neon or anything like that, but just like these like pinkish fingernails, and so it's like, oh. Huh. I didn't mention it either, but with the fucking, like, when they fucking drop the water.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly didn't get to mention it, I also kind of forgot to. But, like, Ryu would have given her his jacket, like, hey, maybe cover up for now, for reasons, type of shit.
She was also kind of probably using the cloud of daggers and sort of look away or I will shank your ass.
Yeah. That's why he was like, yeah, let me dry the water, let me just remove the water. But, like, even if we're doing that, like, you're still gonna have some damage to the clothing, probably. So it's
Clothing
like,
was,
yeah.
Clothing's kind of in disarray.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. That's why he was like, I didn't get to mention, but it's almost like he really genuinely would have been like, hey, here's my cloak. You can give it back to me when you're done with it.
Oh, fair.
Wait, how fucking big is that cloak? I actually forgot. Isn't that like a...
It's like a shoulder cloak.
Yeah. Oh, okay, gotcha. So it's literally like fucking curtains for her. Like, it literally just drapes over the chest and then it's like getting a crop top where like it barely covers your tits and then like you can see the under boob. Like, that's literally what that looks like.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm realizing what that looks like. Like, I'm saying all this, and then I sat down, I was like, wait, no, how big is this actually, though? Because they're not the same height.
No.
And they're also different sized people. Like, Ryu's a very slender person.
Yeah, guess what? She's not.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hold up, wait, no, how much is this actually covering? Not much. No,
Not.
The temp's there, okay?
She makes note
Yeah.
of the obvious attempt.
Yeah. It's just the most, like, him, like, Listen, I know wrong side, but here? I'm trying?
Oh god. Alright.
Yeah?
Yes, that's that.
Hell yeah. Nice. Alright, cash that. And so yeah, cash, and then we head to after we get the caches from Athlone, we're on our way to Frostford. If you wanted to end here, you can just tell me later.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Alright.
I think we're gonna end here because this is a good stopping point of y'all grabbing the caches.
Yeah. Alright, well, thank you all for watching while he's grabbing the items, and you can just tell me either off camera or on camera. It's up to him. Either way, we will thank you guys for watching this episode. You can find the Sanity Campaign up on Spotify and up on the Lost Shipyard up on YouTube. And also on those same areas, you can find the Duped campaign, which is finally out. Go check it out. The Face stole our attention span buddies. The Amnesia campaign, where instead of getting our attention span stolen, they got their fucking memories stolen. Whoa, crazy. There's a lot of stealing happening in these mini campaigns. And then, also, if you go to YouTube, it's already on there on Spotify. All these things are also on Spotify already. But if you go to the other main channel on YouTube, the Lost Harbor Tavern, you can find some other campaigns. Like the Rum and Harbor campaign, which is a pirate campaign. We have the Brothel campaign, which ended because it was the first ever campaign we did. Literally just merchant brothel themed. Kind of funny, kind of goofy. I definitely recommend go checking it out. Got forced by a blood goddess. We also have some one-shots and some YouTube shorts. And we also have the Hidden Gardening campaign and the Siege campaign. Siege campaign is what led to this mess. So if you want to go check it out, go ahead. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.